I hope you have seen the previous video on Markov decision process. Markov decision process is a sequential decision process. We make decision at every step. In our case, as we are developing algorithmic trading strategy, our step will be the close of each candle. This will make decision what we have to do, buy, sell, or do nothing. Close of this candle, close of this candle. So I explained to you the Markov decision process in the previous video, and I hope that concept is clear to you now. Now let's say again take this example. This is S1 and we make an entry over here. S2 we have entered over here. Stop loss is at the low. S2 is here. So close is here on the next candle. So made some profit. So this we will use reward as the objective function that we want to maximize. Reward is just how many pips we make in our case, or you can say reward is the return that we make. To simplify, I'll say how many pips we make. So here we made some pips, and in that next we again made some pips. Here there was bearish here, and you see if the trade continues and we made lot of pips till here. And as in the previous video, I had told you that our episode will be something like 10 candles. If we don't achieve our target, then we close the trade. So there are two possibilities: either the stop loss get hits, or the target is hit, or 10 candles achieved. So this is our policy that I explained to you in the previous video. Policy: stop loss will be the low of the entry candle. Target, we define it, let's say like 100 pips, and we also define that we'll just wait for 10 candles. Now what happens here? The trade went well, but suppose we had entered a buy trade over here and stop loss was here. So see, it didn't go up, it goes down, 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 down. You can close the candle over here, again goes down. So what we want is that our trade should immediately become profitable. We don't want the trade to just linger on. We don't want to get stuck in a ranging market. So there is a technique that is used in reinforcement learning that is known as discounting. It's very important for us to understand what discounting is. Reinforcement learning is based on achieving immediate rewards. The rewards that we get in the subsequent steps are discounted. This ensures that our reinforcement learning algorithm focuses on those outcomes that give us big rewards in the first few steps instead of waiting. This is something that is useful to us because we also want our trade to be profitable immediately. We don't want our trade to linger on like this, and after that it just hits the stop loss. For that we use the concept of discounting. Take the example of this trade. This is the open, right? R1 was 0 in this case. R0, we start with R0. R1 is this one, the difference between open and close. R2 is this one, difference open and close. R3 is this one, open and difference between open and close negative. R4, R5, R6. So see R0, R1, R2, and RT, whatever we define our episode horizon to be. Now each is being multiplied by gamma, gamma square, gamma to the power t. Why? Because we want to discount the reward. The reward over here is not just simply multiplied by gamma. Gamma we choose, we want to choose how much fast we want to discount. If we choose a very small value of gamma, then after 2 3 candles, our reward will simply become very small. So if we choose our gamma to be 0.8, 0.9, then we can just discount these things. So it all depends on trial and error. We'll choose a discount factor gamma, and this is the total reward R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7, R8, R9, R10, 11, 12, right? So this is how we're going to calculate the reward. Now, what is Q value? Q value is the value of each state based on the action that we take. Q value is very important for us. Here, if we go by, then the cumulative value, the reward that we get, you see, we can make lot of pips. So the Q value on here should be very high for buy trade. For sell trade, the Q value is uh, 0. And here the Q value, if we buy over here, we have got a good trade. So Q value should be high. And if we sell over here, the Q value is almost 0. So here, let's say if we buy, Q value is not good. So this is the Q concept of Q value. At each state means at the end of each candle, the algorithm will take action. First it will buy, see what is the value, then it will record that value, then it will sell and see what is the cumulative value, then record that value. This is the way how this algorithm is going to learn. The next video I'll tell you about Bellman equation and Q learning. Q learning is model free learning. We don't have to specify a model, which is very useful to us. So I hope now you are clear about what Q value is. Q value is just a value of the state, or you can say the cumulative reward that we'll get uh, if we choose a particular action, in our case buy or sell. For each state, we will try both actions, buy, sell, and calculate the cumulative reward. This is known as Q value.